loves, it's Jackie B TV, and I'm back with another makeup tutorial. This one will be really fun, actually. I'm super excited to do it. I bought some new makeup to celebrate the new semester. Actually, no, I didn't have a good reason to buy new makeup, but I just really wanted some new makeup. I got paid, so there's that. Y'all know how I love my drugstore products. I got a new brush too. But yeah, I got tons of new stuff or whatever. And if you notice a little theme that's going on, it's fuchsia! You guys know I love pink. I love it. But I wanted to try to do something that incorporates like pink and purple. Like, I've been playing around with a look like that for a while, and I'm just like, girl, do fuchsia. Like, everything you own is like fuchsia, so like you might as well. So I'm really excited to do this look. Like I said, this won't be a talk through. However, these are the two products that will be first impressions. So because I am doing a voiceover video, you know, I'm just gonna voice over like my steps and what I'm using and all that stuff. But I am going to stop at the part where I put on my primer and my foundation, so I can tell you all how it feels, how I feel like it applies to the skin, how I feel like the color matches up. This is, and you know, this is, I'm gonna just tell you the tea. This was the darkest shade in CVS. Now, I know CVS and Walgreens and other drugstores don't really allow to have too much of a shade range as far as the rat goes, but like, for real. For real. Like, I'm pretty, really, I'm pretty, I think my friends have told me before, I don't think I'm as light as I really am, but like, I'm admittedly kind of like pretty close to the top on like the light skin spectrum. So like, you couldn't even do anything for like the olive tone girls, let alone the dark skin woman. My God. Do y'all have a shade for dark skin women? I don't know, no shade. I'm just saying, I'll do my research. I'm just saying, I didn't see one. But without that on my mind, I am going to be super honest when reviewing this foundation as well as the primer. And without further ado, I'm gonna stop yip-yapping and I'm gonna get right into the look. I already have one eye done, and so I'm gonna go onto the other eye and use my NYX micro eyebrow pencil, excuse me. And as you see, I am using hair-like strokes starting from the tail and going all the way to the front of my eyebrow, making sure to fill in all of my sparse spots. And I want feather-like type of brows for this look, so that's why I'm concentrating on brushing my eyebrows upwards instead of downwards and to the side. And now I'm going to go in with my LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Pure Beige. And I'm just going to take my flat top concealer brush and go under my eyebrows like so. I don't like putting concealer above my eyebrows because I feel like it just makes it look super cakey, and that is not what I'm going for at all. And I'm just going to take my finger and blend that concealer out. I like to use my finger to blend things out because I just feel like it warms the product and I can get into every little space and crevice that I need. Don't know why I made that face. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX, is it called a paint pot? No, it's not called a paint pot. My NYX eyeshadow primer in the color White. And I'm just going to use the same brush that I used to put in my eyebrow concealer and put that on my eyelid. There goes that face again. Now I'm going to go in with one of my favorite little OG palettes. It is by Wet n Wild Color Icon, and I believe that palette is called Spoiled Brat. And I'm just going to take the really, really pretty pink color that's supposed to go on the eyelid, and I'm going to put it all in my crease using my angled brush. Going to blend it all in and make sure it's pretty. Sometimes when I'm doing one eye, I go back to the other eye just to make sure that everything is all even. And I think midway through, I kind of realized that the color looked different on one eye opposed to the other. It looked more purple, whereas the other one looked more pink. And I think because I had some residual eyeshadow on my brush, but you know, it kind of worked, so I just went with it. Now I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Lip Pencil in the color Hera, and I'm going to pop that right on my lid. Look how pretty that color is. It's a very iridescent fuchsia, which goes great on top of the matte fuchsia color that I just used in my crease. And now I'm going to use my Urban Decay individual eyeshadow in this really pretty color called Tonic. It's just a really cute iridescent like lilac shade, and I'm going to pop that right on top of the lid where we just put Hera to really bring out the iridescence in both of the shades. Look how pretty that is, you guys. I felt like a unicorn fairy type of something when I was doing this makeup. And now going into my Coastal Scents palette, I just took that color, and now I'm going to use that same angled brush, and I'm just going to do the outer corner of my eye, kind of creating a cat eye look. Then I'm going to take this glittery color, it's kind of like a glittery magenta, and go underneath my eye with it. Just highlighting my lash line, my lower lash line. Totally forgot what was next. And now I'm going to take my, of course, favorite mascara ever. That is the Perversion Mascara by Urban Decay. I'm just going to pop that on my top lashes. And my bottom ones as well. And now I'm going to take the Ardell Demi Wispies in my duo lash. But before I do that, I'm going to pop some of my Wet n Wild highlighter in the inner corner, and now I'm going to apply my lashes. And I usually start by using the tweezers first. I think they're super helpful, and they're very contoured to your eye shape, so you can pop them on, and then I just secure them with my fingers. I find this way to be the easiest, and of course if I was doing somebody's makeup, I would not do this because it is not the most sanitary thing to do, especially on someone else's eye. But as far as I go, I don't mind. And then I just applied more mascara to really make my lashes stand out. Okay guys, so now I'm about to do my primer and foundation. I will be taking my L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. It is a light infusing primer, and I guess it's supposed to give you like a natural highlight underneath your foundation. So I'm just gonna take a couple of that. Oh God. Okay. It's pretty pretty liquidy, so I'm only gonna do like a pump and a half. That kind of scared me. Okay. It applies very much a lotion, so it's kind of making me feel like this is more equipped for dry skin girls. It is, it's definitely illuminating. Can't deny that. Not really sure if I look greasy or oily just because I always look greasy and oily, so I don't know if this primer will make much of a difference, but
my forehead, stick that on my skin, my nose.
Okay, so that's on. Doesn't really feel like much of anything right now. It feels greasy to my hands, but I don't know if that's because I've been sweating, and maybe my hands reacting with this is just making it very, I don't know, just it feels weird. But yeah, okay, so it says enlighten your complexion with the light infusing primer. Wear under or mix with foundation for a soft light illusion. Highlight specific areas of face to create a sculpted effect. So I guess this is for all over your face, but there is something on here that I did not read, and it says shake well before using. So I am going to shake it well just to see if maybe that changes the texture of it being kind of runny a little bit. Yeah, it didn't change much. Okay, Okay, so next I'll be going in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. It is in the shade W6 Sun Beige. It is for warm undertones, which was kind of weird for me because I picked it up and it was, I'm usually a neutral undertone, just getting that out the way. I have very, very yellow undertones, which is why my foundation usually looks yellow before I blend it out. But their color matching system was interesting just because I noticed, like, with the light shades, like with the light undertones, they describe that for like pink undertones. For medium or neutral undertones, they describe that with more like blue or green undertones. And then for warm undertones, they use yellow, golden. So that was interesting. So I don't know, I'll just see. I would always think that like warm would be like more reddish undertones, neutral would be more yellow, more golden, and then light would be like the pinks, cool would be like the blues and greens and stuff. So interesting, but we'll see how it you know, oxidizes and all that. I won't be wearing any under eye concealer, nor will I be wearing any contour cream because I do want to test the actual foundation. So I'll just be powdering under my eyes, my chin, my upper lip, my forehead, my nose, and then I'll just be contouring with bronzer like I usually do. So yeah, let's see how this works. I'm gonna shake this well this time. Okay, and I'm gonna put a couple pumps on the back of my hand. Okay, warm that up with my fingers. Definitely looking like it's my skin tone, so that's good. Always a good sign.
Okay, and I'll just put that where I usually put my foundations. So most of it on my cheeks, because that's where I have my dark spots. Oh, cool, something, it's weird. So far the foundation feels good, like very, very soft, very creamy. Feels very luxurious. Not giving me weird reaction. So far so good.
Then I'm going to take my wet Real Techniques beauty sponge and I'm just gonna start blending. Okay, so far so good. It hasn't oxidized yet, I'm sure, but so far it's looking like a perfect match and I have no complaints. Like I said, I do feel like it might be a little oily, so I am going to have to set the heck out of it. So yeah, I don't even want to add any like concealers or anything. It is very soft, it is very luxurious. I am interested to see how it works with a different primer, so I'll definitely be trying this again. But for right now, this is first impressions and I just want to see how it, you know, works with its primer. I definitely can see a glow. Yeah, that's definitely happening and I am pretty happy about that because it, you know, it's doing what it's claiming to do, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna move on to my setting, contouring, and highlighting. So yep, back to the voiceover. Okay, so next step in this process is taking my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in the color medium and taking my wet beauty sponge. I'm just gonna go on top of all the areas that I want to set, such as my under eyes, my forehead, my nose, above my lip, my chin, and my lower jawline. Next, I'll be taking this super cute brush that I got from e.l.f. It is a complexion brush, and I'll be going in with my Wet n Wild contour kit, and I'll be taking the deepest shade and going under my jawline as well as my forehead and around my nose to give it a slight contour, and of course my cheekbones to give it that definition and to slim my face, and also add some dimension with the bronzing effect of the powder. Next, I'll be taking this powder brush that I got from Claire's and dusting away all of the excess powder on my face, because we are not walking out the house looking like a ghost, and I promise you all that harsh contour line definitely got blended out before I sprayed my face with setting spray, so fret not. I know it looks a little crazy, but it won't be there at the end of this video, I promise. Okay, next I'll be taking this super cute product, which is the NYX Ombre Blush. I'm obviously very excited about it, and it is in the shade Codebreaker. I decided to swatch it so I could see what colors it turns into, and then I decided to take my wet beauty blender sponge and just go right in, super pigmented as you guys can see, and put that on the apple of my cheeks. And as you all can see, I got a little impatient with the beauty sponge. I felt like it wasn't picking up pigment, so I used the complexion brush, and sis got a little overzealous. So of course I naturally went back to my beauty sponge and blended it out, and of course my beauty sponge saved the day. I learned to be a little more light-handed on that side, but clearly this is just going to be my dramatic side for the day, so bear with me. Okay, next I'm going to take my B Bella Cosmetics highlighting palette, and I'm going to go in with the lightest shade and go on top of the apple of my cheeks, as well as the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. Then I'm going to go back in with the rosier pink shade and just put that lightly on top of my cheekbones where the lightest shade already was. And I'm going to take that same color that I put on my eyes, and I'm just going to pop that on my nose and above my lip. Next, I'm going to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Addis Ababa, which is a very cute bright fuchsia, but I'm only going to do one coat because I wanted a tinted color, as I will be adding another lip color and lipstick as well. Now I'm going back in with the NYX Jumbo Lip Pencil over that color. And next I'm going to take my Milani Make It Last setting spray, spray it all over my face so I can set it and forget it. Yes, honey, and we are done. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you all like it. The funniest part about this is this was originally supposed to be a glossy lid tutorial. Like, I wanted to do like a really bright, vibrant, like pink purple glossy lid, and then have like a corresponding lip color. And that was actually my intention when I went to go buy all of the products that I did buy, but I kind of freehanded it and it ended up turning out like this, and I'm really happy about it, honestly. Like, I have no complaints. There were certain things that I didn't do that I usually would do. Like, I didn't add any eyeliner to this look. I just popped some lashes on. I went over atop my lipstick that I already had on before I set it, and I went over it with this Urban Decay Vice lipstick, and it is in the color Twitch Cream. This is really cute, like purple color. Like, it's not too dark, it's not too light, and it reminds me a lot of this color that I feel like was in MAC. Was it Heroin? Was that the color? I feel like it was Heroin. But I like went over that lipstick. I didn't take the lipstick off. I just went over it so I could be consistent with the iridescent holographic lip, just overall makeup look that I was going for. So I'm really happy about that. I'm glad I didn't add the gloss. I'm glad I didn't add any eyeliner. I'm just glad with how the look turned out. I'm really happy. Got my sparkly shirt on if you all can see it. Ready to party. I'm actually about to change this shirt and like go to like the bar or something. I have nothing to do. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy it. Like, you know, the little nuance that I see you try to put the little shadow on the nose. That was a little trick for y'all. Y'all didn't know, you know. But I'm really happy about this look. We had a couple mishaps throughout, but everything works out because, you know, that's just how makeup is. It isn't perfect. It takes practice. It takes patience. It takes diligence. And it takes confidence and creativity. And I feel like that was a lot of my issue with producing content. I just wasn't inspired, but there's inspiration everywhere. If you have to go on Instagram, you know, don't ever steal anybody's looks. And if you do adapt their look, make sure that you always give them your proper due. But this was just kind of like, I saw some products that I already had. I know that I really like glitter, but I wanted to do a glossy, glittery look without using glitter or gloss, and it just kind of came together like this, and I'm really happy about it. I do want to start experimenting with colors. I do want to start doing unconventional looks that I don't often do. So yeah, just a little hair in the back. So yeah, I'm even doing that with my hair. Like, this is something that I would usually do, but getting out your comfort zone is the best way to grow. So I really do hope you all like this look. I'm sorry for this very long outro, just like my intro was long, but I'm gonna stop talking now. But you know, it's a cute little holographic look to celebrate my new layout and all that fun stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and come back for the next one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.